Hi everyone, I'm Bryton and welcome to Food and Literature. Today we're making my version of Wonka's Whipple Scrumptious Fudgemallow Delight chocolate bar. To make this chocolate bar you're going to need 1.5 cups of white sugar, half a cup of evaporated milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, 8 small squares of baking milk chocolate, 3/4 of a cup of crunchy peanut butter, milk chocolate, and marshmallow cream. We're also going to need a chocolate mold. Start by melting your chocolate in the microwave. I normally put it about 60% power and I'll microwave it for about 1.5 minutes, but I'll microwave it in 30 seconds each. So give 30 seconds, give it a stir, another 30 seconds, give it another stir, and then finish it off. Now we've just taken that out of the microwave and you can see it's really nice and smooth. Just make sure it's all melted. And take your chocolate mold. Just pour that all in. And smooth that out. You don't want it to fill the whole thing. So give that a good mix around. And then if you've got a container, just like this, just flip it over because any excess is going to drip out. So start by taking a medium saucepan and heating that up to medium heat. You're going to take your 1.5 cups of white sugar and pour that in. Then take your half a cup of evaporated milk and pour that in as well. Give that a really good stir. And just let that come to a boil. While that's coming to a boil, you're also going to want to keep stirring just until the sugar dissolves in with the evaporated milk. Now that's starting to boil, so we're just going to reduce the heat and let that simmer for about 4 minutes. Now you're going to need to have a glass container and just grab some baking paper to line it. So it's simmered for about 4 minutes. What we're going to do is add in all the rest of the ingredients. So we've got those 8 pieces of the milk chocolate, so we're going to pour that in. Give that a little bit of a stir, just until it's all melted in. Next you're going to take your peanut butter and scoop all of that in, and just let that melt until it's all mixed in. Finally, take your vanilla. You're going to take 1 teaspoon worth and pour that in. And just really give that a good stir until everything's mixed together. Next, we're going to take our glass-lined container. Now that's all mixed in, we're going to pour this. Okay, so we're going to pop this into the fridge and just let that cool for about half an hour. So we've just taken the fudge out of the fridge. So it's not quite fudge texture just yet. So I've sort of pulled it out halfway because it's still pourable, but it's nice and cool. So what we're going to do is take a spoonful of this and pour it into the chocolate mold. Another scoop. Just smooth that through. So now that we've got that fudge in the chocolate mold, what we're going to do is just pop this in the freezer for about 5 minutes, and that's going to harden it. So we've just taken that out of the freezer, and as you can see, it's really quite firm. So what you do is you take your marshmallow cream, and if it's too firm in your jar, just heat it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. So take a scoop. And just spread that across the fudge. So we've got our chocolate mold, we've filled it in with our peanut butter fudge, we've topped it with marshmallow cream, and now we're going to finish it off by melting just a bit more milk chocolate and pouring that over the base to finish it off. Alright, so we've just melted our chocolate, so to finish it off we're just going to take a scoop of that, pour that, Just spread it all along so it's completely sealed around the edges as well. So to finish this off, we've taken our purple alfoil and we've cut it down to size. Take your chocolate bar and flip it so it's face down in the middle. Then just take your edges and fold it in. Fold the edges in once and then twice. And you've got your packaging that you've printed and cut from the website. And pop that in. I'm just going to take some tape. So there you go. What you've got is a Wonka Whipple Scrumptious Fudgemallow Delight chocolate bar.